I miss it. So if you're gonna go there, enjoy it while you can. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. This is a topic that I've been waiting for 6 months to actually talk about. But before we continue, I'm going to play a quick video so that you can, see what I'm about to show you. All right, guys, please don't leave.
Hello. Send him right up. That's my account officer. A very different kind of banker. Never late for a meeting. Never makes excuses. Always delivers. When he graduated, top of his class, he told his family he hadn't done anything worthy of congratulations. That was before he went to the Axis Bank School of Banking Excellence, where they set on the best. Expose them to international best practices and test them again and again.
Now you can congratulate me.
They say once you make it through the Axis Bank School of Banking Excellence, you are indeed ready to play in the Ivy League of banking. I believe that to be true. And that's why I trust Access Bank with my business.
I got an email from Access Bank saying, welcome to, the khaki is off. Access Bank was the last bank I ever thought I was going to work for, because I had a different perception of them before I joined them. So I applied. They sent me the, I think, emotional quotient test or something like that. I got an email, I think the next day, oh, you'll be taking the aptitude test. I went for the test, unprepared. Like, I just glanced through some GMAT and the rest. Luckily for me, I was in the second batch. And then we got upstairs, we're sitting down there. One young lady just walked into the room and she was like, these are the rules. You're going to be using a Samsung tab or an iPad. Once you fail the first part, you cannot move to the next part. So you just get up, drop the tab and leave. I was like, Mom, can I have an iPad? And I didn't even have to pay. Let me pay with Apple products. I passed basically, and then when I was done, she was like, oh, if you get to the final stage and you pass, you get on Saturday you will come for your interview, panel interview. People were now cramming the mission statement, the vision statement. Me that I said, they don't give me job there. Why do I have to cram all these things? So when we got upstairs, they now came that, oh, this batch follow us. I'll put a video where I was like, oh my god, I don't know where they are taking us to. So guys, right here. See who I found. I don't know where they are carrying us. And then there were two women and one guy. Like, what's your name? Introduce yourself. And I just said whatever that I wanted to say. And then one of the person that interviewed me, she's a feminist. So she asked me a question that was related to feminism. And me, I'm not a feminist. And then I told her, I'm like, oh, I'm not a feminist. And she's like, why? And I told her because it's the greatest misconception that everybody has. So I'm not going to stand for something that I don't know the full idea of what it is. And her countenance changed towards me like, I know that final interview, when I came out, I just called her. I'm like, Mom, see, this is the end of the road for me. Like, I'm so sure I'm not going to get to me because that woman didn't even like the fact that I wasn't a feminist. Because I was like, nah, fam, I'm not even going to, like, it was over. This is the journey. You know, thank God I did not resign from where I was. It's over. Let's move on. I was like, I can't remember, like 10 days, Sha. I got an email. She was like, oh, well, congratulations, you passed the panel. When I was like, oh my god, oh Jesus! And then I got there right at the time that I stepped into the room. They called my name. So that people were spending 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I said, ha, where is that thing? And then she's like, why do you think we should give it to the job? Back post. I started my interview. As I was leaving, as I was going down, so I just got that email. Come tomorrow for your final assessment. I'm like, I haven't even gotten home. Like, I haven't even left the building, bro. I got the email. And then they came to talk to us about the final assessment. When I heard my assessment, I almost peed my pants. I'm like, Holy Spirit, how will I start this one? And then I just told my mother, Male, this is the end of the road for me. I met up with my deadline. And I got an email saying, come for your medical or so and so, please. We got into the training school. SBE means School of Banking Excellence. For Access Bank Training School is seen as the toughest training school. If you can come out of that training school, you deserve an award. That training, it's not for the weak. We had to resume by 9 a.m., close by 6, Monday to Saturday. So Tuesday to Saturday, you're having lectures. Mondays, you have your exam. So you only have Sundays to read for your Monday exam. This 1, 2, 3, that is the timetable. Our first major course of economics, micro and macro economics. And me, I've never been an echo person. Anything that has to do with calculation, that will stress this beautiful brain of mine, I don't used to do it. I'm hearing T plus FC plus TC equals to this. The exam on Monday. I think the exam was like 3-hour paper. It was bad. I mean, I passed. So we had international students. We had from Ghana, we had from DRC, we had Sierra Leone, we had Mozambique, Nigerians, because we are international too. Zambia, we had the Gambia. I think that was all we had, and it was also meeting people from the abroad, except from the Ghana that are back here that we can even stroll and just enter their border. Those ones are not part of the international flight. We don't need to put them there, but let's just mention their name. Ghanaian people were international. So Access Bank took care of them like really well. They were the ones enjoying. They had their own guest house, Wi-Fi, bus to bring them, take them back. Hey, Jesus, I wish they could have done this training in another country. I mean, South international. But then moving on, the journey so far in the training school wasn't easy. I'm not even gonna lie. There are times where I would break down in tears. The times where I would cry, sleepless nights. And I'm not even the reading type. I had to learn. I had to start creating timetables for myself. We had people that were in applied biology and brewing, geoinformatics. We had insurance. We had people from different aspects, educational aspects. So it was like difficult for people to blend in. But we had accounting students also. We had chartered accountants in our midst. Then we had gym classes. Jesus. But I enjoyed my gym classes. Where we go down to because they bring the class together. We got to the worst part when we had financial accounting. That course, people that study financial accounting, please, why do you study the course? It is a very confusing course. Like, you people are not straightforward. What the heck is success account? Just processes, debit this, credit this, automatic this, double entry that, journal that. The first 2 days of that course, I felt like my head was going to explode. Like, I broke down. This is not my calling. Luckily for my batch, for my set, we had like we did our financial accounting exam after the Christmas break. Thank God. Like, that was the most beautiful thing that could ever happen to us, because if I had done that thing immediately after or before break, and every day of that Christmas break I was in school, I would come from Ikorodu, I would read it, solving this, make sure that I balance. Debit is automatic, credit automatic. We had a song for debit and credit, thanks to Mike. It was just a whole lot. Wrote the exam on Monday, 4 hours. That exam didn't go well for me. I cannot forget how I got into that exam, and half of the things that I had been practicing since, I didn't know it. Like, they are so meticulous in the things that they do. Like, they started creating sitting table, like sitting timetable. You can hardly ever sit with the same person again or the same set of people. Like, you don't do your exam in your class, you don't sit with your classmates, you see people that you don't even know at all. So you cannot even be asking, hello, what's the answer? When there's CCTV everywhere, you're on your own. I didn't know half of the things. I felt like whatever I did not get me to 45. Get below 45, you get withdrawn. The pass mark is 65. You get below 65, you resit that course. But one thing they always tell us is never leave your work half done. Always make sure that you attempt the question. Always attempt. When I came out, people were celebrating downstairs, like where I was. And I'm like, am I the only one that failed this course? I just walked straight here. I walked straight to the toilet, and I sat on the toilet floor and I started weeping. I wasn't crying, I was weeping. I was weeping. I was crying, like my eyes were red. I was like, I'm going to fail. Because I never failed a course. I never had a carryover. What is happening? Am I dumb? Hey God, I was so many anxiety attacks. I had so many panic attacks. Like, my inhaler was always ready, because any little thing would kick my breathing would start getting affected. Like, I would be panicking because it was a lot of pressure. Do you know what it means to fail? Like, you are reading for a receipt and you are still reading for another course you're going to have. Some days you have 2 exams in one day. So you are reading for 2 exams and they are not one easy, one hard. They are both hard. Like, sleepless nights, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I was awake every day. Like, for 2 months I couldn't go to church anymore because I had to be in school reading. That's how, God, I invested so much. And then FA results came out and I passed. I mean, I was I just escaped small, but I passed. And I didn't resit that course. When I saw that, when they told us that the results was out, it's our class that went and collect results. And then we have a group chat where for each class, so you just snap the results and paste it on the group chat so you can see it with your phone. And yes, guys, we submit our phones. So once it is 8:45, you must submit your phone. There's a locker in each class. Submit your phone, and it must be switched off. No access to your phone till 6 p.m. That thing was hard. I would not lie. Sometimes I fumbled. Sometimes I did not keep my phone. Sometimes I actually forgot that the phone was in my bag, and I was excited. And I'm going to put a picture up that when I passed, that was the picture that I took. So I used to make extra effort to always take a picture every day, because I was like, I'm not going to let this training swallow my whole life. PD, I really appreciate the strength of that woman, honestly, because she's like a motherly figure. So she's not young like us. For the energy that she has, Oh, girl, women are strong. I'm going to give it to her because there's sometimes that when we get her meals by 12 a.m., I'm like, doesn't this woman sleep? Like, doesn't she take a break? Like, what is happening? I can't do her job. I honestly can't. Like, I give it to her. Like, I feel like this period made me realize that the water in your eye can never finish. No matter what, there will always be water in your eye for tears to drop. We had 3 accounting courses, and one was BSc, which is financial accounting. MSc was business accounting, and then PhD was corporate financial management. Like, it takes the grace of God because that thing is hard. Nobody's going to tell me it's not hard. It is hard. Don't let them deceive you. But if you put in the effort, to actually try and understand it, the concept and idea of it, you might pass it. Overwhelming. It's a lot of knowledge in 5 days to put in a human being head. It's like you having 4 years school, like in university, and then that 4 everything's not in 4 years, they're giving it to you in 5 days. That is how it felt. And that day was a Friday. I went out of the class. I went to the back, just broke down, and I started crying. Like, I cried so much that I couldn't breathe. Like, they had to go and get my inhaler for me to use. I was like, what? I've never felt so dumb in my life. I've never felt like I did not know anything. I didn't know book. I didn't know shit. Cannot make it. It is not. I had so many negativity in my mind because I'm like, how can you put so much? This is so much knowledge. Like, I don't even have an idea. Like, from 9 to 6, I didn't get one thing the facilitator said. Like, I didn't understand. People understood what he was saying, but I just didn't get it. It wasn't entering my beautiful brain. My beautiful brain couldn't handle that much knowledge, and it broke me. Thank God for supporting step. But yes, like, I already started to. I've always wanted to be in the banking sector, even if at the beginning it wasn't Access Bank that I had in mind. But getting there, I realized that I had more opportunities being with them than in any other bank. 3, I was going to be a chartered banker. There's no other bank right now that I am aware of, to the best of my knowledge, that gives you the opportunity to write CIBN while, doing your training. So, to me, it was like, I'm going to graduate from Access Bank and I'm also going to be a chartered banker at 21. So far, throughout my journey of 41 courses, 38 exams, I had just one missing and I passed the rest. The training school, apart from the academic aspect, it was fun. Because one, there were fine guys in that school. I mean, I went there to read my book. I could not avoid the fact that there were hot guys there. You know what I'm saying? From Congo, from Ghana, from Zambia, getting to know them, my perception of Ghanaians changed. They are actually very friendly. They are very black, truth be told, but they are very friendly, always going to school. I'm happy with the fact that I was in a class with 24 people from different backgrounds, different tribes, different countries. We have people from Rwanda, we have people from Zambia, we have people from the Gambia in my class, from Ghana. I think those were the 4 special students that we had in my class, and they were all hospitable and nice, and it was fun. Fairly lunchtime. My class people, I've never seen anybody that runs for lunch like lilac class. Pastor is still talking there at the door because it was the highlight of the day, having to go for lunch. And then the lunch, Access Bank and their lunch, it wasn't anyhow lunch. They had variety. We had like 3 caterers. We had Jersey, we had A&E, we had Comfort Chef. Sometimes they give us fruits, sometimes they give us drinks. Guy, I was fat. With all the stress, I was too fat. Like, I was adding weight because I was eating. Then they give us tea break. You get your Lipton, your coffee, your Tanta rolls, your egg roll, your pain pop. God, we're always chewing gum in my class so that we don't sleep, because some courses are boring as hell. Who taught me to be patient. They taught me to have emotional intelligence. That everybody is not the same. You need to understand that people are way more fragile than the others, so you need to be careful the things that come out of your mouth. It taught me to make a lot of friends. I tell people every time, you cannot do this thing on your own. You need a support system. You need people that will be there for you to pick you up when you're about to fall. It wasn't easy. Like, it wasn't. I'm not even going to lie. If you're gonna join the next batch and you're gonna be a trainee for Access Bank, I'm telling you the honest truth. If you're gonna go there thinking it's a walk in, a breathe in, breathe out, you're a joker. Hit you back both. Oh, you don't stand on your feet very fast and plan your schedule and your life, or more, we break down. People broke down. People, like, hospital became everybody's bus stop. And I'm just like really happy that I am done and I am dusted, and this stage of my life has moved. But training school was fun. I am telling you, if you're gonna go there, don't go there with the mindset of book. You will miss a lot of things. Go there to experience both friendship, both drama, anger, rage, tears, pain, learning. It would stretch you. My favorite moment, I would say, so far was my birthday. That day, I felt so much love from everybody. Like, they will ask everyone to give you a cake on your birthday, and that was, to me, I felt like it was amazing because, one, I was just a trainee, but I get a cake. Christmas time, we got bag of rice and granite for it. I'm like, like, what's going on? Like, they are very generous, but I mean, you have to be, because we are suffering too. Do you think being a trainee is easy? No, it's not. Valentine's Day! Oh my god! Like, the amount of gifts I got, if I look back, I've never gotten so much in one Valentine's Day. I miss it. So if you're gonna go there, enjoy it while you can. Have fun. I'm telling you, have fun. Don't be a stuck up person. Don't be a dead guy. Enjoy yourself. Shoot your shot. Cause me, I shot my shot plenty times in that school. Because they were fine boys. Okay, somebody's 9 months and I'll not shoot my shot. Why? Me, I want to have international baby. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Eat as much as you can. They were paying us alawi, for those of you that are asking. They've had health insurance. So they really took care of us. I wouldn't lie. Even if the stress was a lot, but if we give it to them that they took care of us. That's my major highlight. I made good friends. I grew. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I grew. Really happy that I'm now officially a graduate of School of Banking Excellence. So I mean, thank you. Congratulations to me. Yeah. I'm a banker. I'm a banker. I'm a banker. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave it at the comment section and I would attend to them. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.